Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. My name is Robert and today I'm doing a reaction video to 1975's Space 1999. Now full disclosure, I have seen some of these episodes, but I was 7, so some of the things in the movie or show may have gone over my head as a child, but now as an adult with what I know of science fiction now, hopefully I'll catch some of the details and that in it. So be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell. Okay, so here we go. The episode is called Breakaway. Dark Side of the Moon, September 9th, 1999. Oh wow. September 9th is my mother's birthday. Ha ha ha. There we go. Nuclear Waste Disposal Area 2. Oh, moon buggy. Nice. What the hell is that? Okay.
Professor Bergman, it's Jim Nordstrom. We just passed through the laser barrier and we should be ready to start Dr. Russell's manual check on the radiation fields in a couple of minutes.
Holding nuclear
All right,
waste.
Nordstrom. We're watching you closely.
Eagle 1-4 from Area 2
I do
monitoring
remember that's the
depot. This
type
is
of
Dr.
weapon they used
Russell.
to have.
Yes, Doctor?
When will you finish unloading?
Oh yes, their ships were called Eagles.
I should think in about 10 minutes.
That's a nice model setup.
Steiner, as soon as the ship lifts off, please begin a manual check on that radiation seal.
Yes, Doctor.
Held approved. The Space Commission's just ratified your appointment as Commander of Moonbase Alpha.
Oh well.
What about Commander Gorski?
Oh, I relieved him of his job. The Metaprobe astronaut virus infection mustn't be allowed to stop us.
Wonder if
We must
Zuckerberg
make
had
a
anything to
man
do with
landing on
that.
Meta. Nothing must stop us. Nothing. Good luck.
Oh,
We're getting great pictures, Commander, of the Metaprobe launch platform. I'll put them up for you.
Good. But I'd like to see it on its way to Meta.
right on cue.
Security. Get out there and bring Nordstrom in.
Yes, sir. Doctor, he is in trouble. I need some help out here. I've got to get out of here.
Intensive care unit, please stand by. We have a
Of course, the
casualty.
furnace just kicked
Get out of
on.
here. I've got to get out of here. I can't hold it. Let go, Nordstrom.
Okay.
John.
Victor, still here?
Yes, I got caught. Things are far more serious than I suspect you've been told.
What do you mean?
Yes?
Dr. Russell?
Oh, and it's a communicator, too. Okay.
John Koenig.
Commander?
Dahlmeyer, 1887. As used by Louis Pasteur and Madame Curie, right?
It's a replica. A college prize.
Just start fiddling around.
Doctor?
Don't touch it,
When
you'll
will our
break it.
Metaprobe astronauts recover from this virus?
It's not a virus. What they have is an unusual form of brain damage. Their condition is critical.
So they're not going to recover.
What about the backup crew?
Mm-hmm.
Are they medically clear to fly this mission?
I can say they're as fit as astronauts Warren and Sparkman were before they were affected.
What's that supposed to mean?
Commander, I saw the 9th man die this morning. One moment he was fine. The next he lost all control. Here. This is a thermographic plate.
Oh.
A malignancy erupts. There's immediate disorientation of the kind that's classic in radiation attacks.
Doctor, you've had 11 cases so far.
9 deaths.
Ah, John. Well, how are you? Settling in up there, I hope? I just wanted your first impressions of the situation.
There was another death this morning at the nuclear disposal area. Dr. Russell talks about a kind of brain damage caused by what she thinks is radiation.
Yes, I've heard all about her theory from Gorski. Oh, she's a very competent doctor, John, in certain fields of space medicine, but she's wrong about this situation. Dead wrong. So I'm going to send you up a team of top medical people to probe into this problem.
Hold it. Not that settled in. Before we do anything, I'd like to make sure there's no radiation leak at that disposal area.
Look here, those 2 Metaprobe astronauts didn't go anywhere near that area.
Simmons, 9 men have died. I want to find out why.
That's right.
Tell you what you can do. Stop sending up any more atomic waste until...
Now, you know I can't possibly do that.
Oh,
The International Lunar Finance Committee meeting on the 15th to discuss the meta signals
All
and, in
about the
particular,
Benjamins.
our probe. Now, if one word, one hint of failure leaks out, they'll immediately abandon their support for our whole project. So just remember that.
Something they didn't think we'd notice. What is that?
It's Area 1.
Collins, we want to go to Area 2.
Well, that's where we are going, Commander. We just use Area 1 as a turning point.
That can't be good. I really like that moon buggy. You know, the models in this are amazing. It actually looks real. Oh, here it comes.
So much for Dr. Russell's theory.
No, she's...
Whatever affected the 2 probe astronauts and killed the other 9 men was not radiation.
Seems not.
Damn it.
Commander, I've got to get out of here.
All right, Collins, we'll leave you right now. Don't do that, Collins! It'll kill us all!
Yeah. That's bugging me. They've gotten so lazy they can't push a button. I mean, on the door. But...
Dr. Russell?
Come on.
Computer, please verify that last report.
Stage 5 mutation complete. All brain activity stopped.
Huh.
Cell life sustained by
But he's
artificial
still...
life support systems only.
Well, I guess that answers the question. He said he's still blinking.
Astronaut Eric Sparkman, deceased.
Yeah. I guess that's the
I died.
space age pulling the plug.
Frank. Of what? I mean, I was told...
You were told lies. They died of an illness no one can understand. Earth Command wanted you to think it was a temporary setback.
But the metaprobe.
Forget the probe, Carter. Before we do anything more, I'm going to find out why those two men died.
Exactly, as he should.
There's no doubt about it. Planet Meta could be supporting life as we know it.
Yes, but the problem here may affect the metaprobe.
This is a replay of the flight recorder from the Eagle, flown by Eric and Frank on their last training run. The flight was recording perfectly. Then suddenly everything went blank for 2 minutes. Just like that. Then just as suddenly it all started again. Perfectly.
Where did the blankout occur?
Navigation beacon Delta on the far side.
There's their connection.
Commander, there is a steep rise in heat levels in disposal area 1. This is impossible. All indications show that the radiation level is normal, but the heat continues to rise.
Victor, I think we've got a connection, a correlation.
Right, I'll be with you.
Heat without atomic activity.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that.
Interesting. It gets redder and redder and hotter and hotter.
Burnout. Camera gone.
Second camera, please.
That's not a good sign. Oh.
All visual contact lost.
I want an eagle on the pad for immediate
You only had
liftoff.
2 cameras?
We've got to see what's going on up there. It's getting more active. I'm increasing altitude. I'm in trouble. You still getting data?
Magnetic field's expanding. We can't measure it. Get him away from there quickly.
We're down. Could have been a lot worse of a landing.
Well, I told you there was nothing wrong with me. I walked away from there. There was no damage.
Commander,
That's a little arrogant.
that is not the kind of damage I'm looking for. You knew that that area was suspect. You knew that it had already affected the 2 probe astronauts and the Eagle shuttle pilot in some way. And yet you went right out there yourself.
This instrument's given me a lead. I think we're facing a new effect, arising from the atomic waste deposited here over the years. Magnetic energy outputs of unprecedented violence.
Magnetic energy responsible for the flare-up at Area 1.
Magnetic energy causing brain damage?
Something we didn't even think to check for, but I believe it was a sudden surge in magnetic field that wrecked your flight navigation system and blanked out the astronaut's flight recorder.
The probe astronauts flew over there
Kind of
daily.
like the Bermuda Triangle. I think
As
that's
did
magnetic,
Collins
isn't
and the
it?
shuttle.
Then we've all been exposed to it. We've all been to Area 2, and to get there, we turn over Area 1.
Neither will I. We equip an Eagle to monitor magnetic levels and do it by remote control.
Remote flying. gear shift. Grind them.
Straight ahead. Easy. Straight as you go. Good. That's good, Paul. Hold that, Paul.
Take the time and the effort to do something.
Blast her out of there, Paul.
This is good. Think.
You're right, Doctor. It was radiation. Magnetic radiation.
Magnetic radiation.
Now we're sitting on the biggest bomb man's ever made.
Oh, he came up in person. Nice fucking hairdo. What the hell?
Commissioner? Come on now. You don't seem to understand. We're sitting on top of it. There is no chance.
Well, what's to be done? Try and break the pile apart, rip up the rods, destroy the mass. If we could disperse the mass over a wider area. All right. Come on, let's do it.
Are they volunteer or are they... That's going to take some time to move all that radioactive waste.
4, this is Eagle 1-4. Getting a bit of flicker on the navigation system. The is full now, 4. Moving over to Peak 10.
They're just dropping it.
Well,
So
we've had navigation
fix it
failures on
later,
two
I
of the
guess.
ships. They've returned to base for replacements.
The magnetic field must be expanding.
Tell them to increase altitude. Right. Main mission to all Eagles. Increase. Eagle 1 to Alpha.
Go ahead, 1.
Liftoff complete. Trajectory computed and programmed. I will be in orbit in 4 minutes.
It does look pretty promising to me.
Oh yeah,
Well
of
done.
course, he just wants to get the metal
Now, I
program
have to
going.
issue a communique sooner or later. Well, it'll give us more time to consider our next move. You see, John...
I see men risking their lives to avert disaster, total disaster. Now wake up, Commissioner. If this goes wrong, there won't be anybody to issue a communique. There will be no survivors.
Those are actual explosions, they're not... computer graphic and CGI. There it goes. I mean, if that was the worst thing to happen, but it's the gravity.
I can't move.
Chief-Off! We're moving!
Chasing the base.
Alpha, can you hear me? Alpha, do you copy? Alpha, I'm not receiving you. Now maybe you're receiving me.
How fast is moving? I mean, that's like I said, after that explosion, that's the worst thing that happens if the moon leaves Earth's orbit. You get pretty lucky. I mean, you figure the moon was split in half, or totally obliterated.
Alpha, what's happening to you down there?
But the commander's the only one that can move?
Can you hear me? Commander! Thank God you're okay.
Well, kind of, sort of.
What's happening down there?
We've got tremendous G-forces. We can hardly move.
I gotta check for injuries. He's got a bump on the boob.
Are you right?
Bump on the head.
We're down to 3 Gs.
He's got a boo-boo.
We're compensating. I see, the whole disposal area has been acting like a gigantic rocket motor, pushing us out of orbit. But if it's stopped fissioning, then we shan't be accelerating anymore.
Medical section, Paul. Explosive decompression in 2 compartments. Areas sealed off. No leaks. Sufficiently operational to accept casualties.
Which will be coming shortly.
Gloria, help Lou, please.
Can we make it back to Earth?
Who's gonna steer the ship?
Consult the master computer. I want a readout on contingency plan Exodus.
Emergency Operation Exodus. Indefinite factors. 1. Moon on unknown trajectory. 2. Constantly changing G-forces due to Moon's movement away from Earth. 3. Insufficient data to compute flight plan. All factors in memory bank relating to Operation Exodus inapplicable. Insufficient data available under prevailing circumstances. Human decision required.
Oh, he made it back.
If we should try to improvise a return to Earth without travel plots, without full resources, it is my belief that we would fail. Therefore, in my judgment, we do not try.
Yeah.
The totally unforeseen accident on the lunar surface has caused very serious repercussions
Fox News?
here on Earth. The gravity disruption, the earthquakes in the United States along the San Andreas Fault and in Yugoslavia, as well as southern France, has caused enormous damage to life and property. That, too, was hurled out of orbit. It has now been established that the moon's acceleration away from Earth has put it beyond the reach of any
and that's it.
All scan all frequencies for any signal from Earth, anything.
Keep pushing buttons and nothing's happening. Oh, nothing. Not even static now. Well, there's your manned probes going to Meta.
Maybe that's where our future lies. Maybe there. September 13, 1999. Meta signals increasing. Yes. Maybe there.
Well, there we have it. That was episode 1 of season 1, Space 1999. And, yeah, I have to say that I remember the ships. They were, I always thought they were kind of cool looking. Still a little confused on how they were flying without the main engine ignition. At least it didn't look like they were a little firing. Yeah. Yeah, can you just imagine the news report at the end there was helpful with the explanation of how the effects of the moon being gone affected the Earth. Yeah, but it's just you gotta love science fiction because, you know, in science fiction anything is possible. Alright, well, thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.